Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. When their children are diagnosed with a rare and incurable eye disease, one family sets out on a journey to show all of them the beauty of the world. Check this out.
Our kids were pretty young when we learned 3 out of 4 have retinitis pigmentosa. For some people, their field of vision is going to go completely dark.
I'm thinking it's this sign.
There's no treatment, there's nothing they can do about it.
It's just too much. You're powerless.
But the freckles in our eyes are mirror.
Traveling is always something that had been on our mind. So we said, let's do it now. Let's go all in and fill their visual memory with as much beautiful thing as we can.
And joining us now to talk about Blink, the new documentary, are the kids' parents, Edith Lemay and Sebastien Pelletier. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. First off, you have a beautiful family. I want to tell you that. And thank you for allowing us to witness what I really felt was really encouraging for what we could do as parents, but also just how we should appreciate life. Let me ask you, what emotions did you have to go through when you found out that your children actually would be featured in a National Geographic film?
I don't know what kind of emotion. It was just so big and unexpected that I think the most prominent emotion was really to be so proud that it's National Geographic who's gonna take the movie. For us, that's what made us want to go travel when we were kids. So we were really glad that it was done.
Now, explain a little bit what your children have. All of them have the cells behind their retinas. Explain exactly what it does and what is going to happen to your children as they get older.
Actually, it's a gene that's defective.
Okay.
And what happened is some protein is not produced in their eyes. So slowly their cell in their retina are dying. So they're going to lose their field of vision from the outside towards the inside. So in the end, they're going to see it's going to be like if they're looking through a straw.
Yeah, wow. And, being parents, you want everything for your children. And I was sitting here watching what they do and what you have done for them. And I go, wow, these kids have seen more of the world than I have. And that was the point, right? Is that you wanted them to see the world. And how do you because I know, Sebastien, you had to plan out a whole lot of this, right? I don't know how you made the track and everything for them to do it. What's some of the things that they wanted to do on their bucket list?
They wanted to do a lot of crazy stuff, and the most prominent one is Laurent just said, I want to, drink juice on a camel. And at the time we thought it was really, really funny. But when we actually got this, at a desert, we say, hey, why not do it? And the kids were all like, buy the juice, buy the juice.
I thought so that was
there was all these different things they wanted to do, and we got to do most of them, but that one was the funniest.
I loved it, and it's very child, the eyes of the child. That's what they wanted to do, and he got to do it. That's what's so great. I think how this movie really kind of impacted me, and I want to know what it felt like. I don't want to give too much of it away, but you were stuck somewhere for 9 hours that no one could come and rescue you, and it was completely dark. And that had to be somewhat like, wow, this is something that my kids are probably going to have to go through and I can experience with them. Can you kind of bring us in that moment when you were going through that? It was amazingly, you handled it so well.
We knew that at that moment that kids were synchronizing their emotion on us. So the most important thing, it was to for us as parents to stay as calm as possible and try to make it as fun as possible the way we can. So for the most part, it was the atmosphere was pretty calm until the end, but we were really glad that it happens towards the end of our trip, because we realized that the kids were so much more resilient, because I don't think it would have been as easy to do it if it was at the beginning of the trip. But after a year of traveling and being in so many crazy situation, then this one, we realized that our kids were somehow ready to face what's gonna happen in their life.
I think it really drew me in. It really drew me in when I think it was Laurent, he was playing soccer and the sun was coming down, and it was so crazy. And then when he couldn't see it anymore. And that really drew me into wow, what this family has to go through. And thank you for sharing that, first off. And I think I want to put my bucket list, drinking juice on a camel as well. I think it's a heartwarming just thing about family and just about how important we have things in our life. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story with us all together. We're really deeply appreciating it. If you want to find out more information about this really great documentary, it's called Blink. You can head to our website at dailyflashshow.com. It's on National Geographic as well. All the details on our website. Check it out.